Hi, today we're going to start our next unit in social studies on Reconstruction. So before we left, we were working on the Civil War and we had read about how the South didn't want the same things as the North, and they got into a huge argument, and that led to fighting, and how during the fighting, Abraham Lincoln produced the Emancipation Proclamation that freed the slaves, and Sherman marched all through the South, destroying everything with his soldiers, and in the end, the South wound up losing the war. And because of that, slaves were now freed. Well, Reconstruction is the time right after the Civil War. Reconstruction means to rebuild. Now, I want you to stop and think, why do you think the South, including South Carolina, had to rebuild? This was right after the Civil War. Did you say they had to rebuild because of Sherman destroying everything and war destroys things, and so we have to rebuild everything? This means towns had to be rebuilt, buildings had to be rebuilt, farms had to be rebuilt. Everything had to be rebuilt because we were just in total destruction. What you're going to start reading about is this time in our history where we did have to rebuild. So I want you to take your time. I want you to pay attention to the opening video that comes with our social studies weekly newspapers. And then after you're done watching the video, you're going to read 2 articles a day to learn about Reconstruction. When you're done with your 2 articles a day, I have an exit ticket with questions for you to think about, and I want you to go answer those questions. There are, however, on the website, other questions for you to do at the end of each article, and you're going to get some coins that maybe you can use later. So I want you to start building up those coins because they're kind of like your points. So it's kind of like if you read this and answer questions, you get points. And then there's some bonus materials you can go look at. You get points for those. The crossword and this misspelled, I want you to save until Friday. Those give you points, but you're going to save that until Friday. The let's write, that's going to be part of your test that you're going to take on Friday. There's a test button. I don't want you to do that or the let's write until Friday. I don't want you to do the crossword search or the misspelled until Friday. On Friday, you can do all of those because there will be no articles to read on Friday. Friday will be where you show me what you know. All righty. See you later.